1982. Europe had fallen. Asia had been conquered, only the Americas remained beyond the Scorpion Empire's control, hidden beneath the dense canopy of the Amazon rainforest. Osborne gathered his war council to begin the next phase of his global conquest. The campaign would forever be known as Operation Crimson Jungle. The Scorpion Empire marched with powerful allies. 3 decades earlier, Field Marshal Paulus had sworn unwavering loyalty to Osborne, bringing Germany into the Empire's rank. Now, in 1982, German armored division fought side by side with the Scorpion army, ready to crush the last resistance in South America. Most of the Scorpion forces remain hidden deep inside the Amazon. In the north, General Coulson and Lieutenant General Vuru prepared their assault. At the center of the jungle, Osborne commanding the heart of the operation, and in the southeast, Paulus stood alongside Williams, their alliance still strong after the occupation of the Germany. Their first objective was clear: seize complete control of the Amazon. Whoever controlled the rainforest would control the supply routes, the terrain, and the gateway to the rest of the South America. Osborne ordered the offensive to begin against the United States divisions. The southern east front was entrusted to Field Marshal Paulus and General Williams, who were tasked with breaking the American defenses and opening the path of the Empire's advance. On the Western Front, Major General Davies was entrusted with the Bolivian campaign. His mission was to secure the Andes and prevent enemy forces from reinforcing the continent's western defenses. On the northern front, General Coulson was assigned to lead the invasion of Colombia. Capturing the country was essential to securing the empire's northern flank and expanding deeper into South America. Moment of offensive began. The Allied forces responded, launching coordinated counterattacks from every corner of the America. They thought to assault the Scorpion Empire before it could establish complete control of the continent. Field Marshal Paulus was entrusted with the defense of Temple of the Star Trails, a strategic city that served as the Scorpion Empire's southeastern command center during Operation Crimson Jungle. At the center of the front, Osborne came under heavy assault from the British Army. Facing relentless pressure, he was forced to unveil the Empire's newest military technologies, turning the battlefield into a proving ground for weapons never before seen in combat. On the Western Front, Major General Davies launched the invasion of Bolivia, leading the first wave of Scorpion forces across the border to secure the Empire's western advance. In the north, Coulson's campaign gained momentum as relentless airstrikes from his forces and Lieutenant General Svuru devastated enemy positions, paving the way of the Empire's advance into Colombia. Osborne unleashed the full power of the Scorpion Empire. The American and British forces suffered devastating losses, their defensive lines collapsing under the relentless assault. In the south, situation grew increasingly desperate. The bulk of the Allied helicopters forces has concentrated in the region. Overwhelming Pauls and Williams are they struggle to hold the southeastern front. On the northern front, General Coulson was assigned one of the campaign's most critical objectives, the capture of the Panama Channel. Securing the waterway could cut Allied supply lines and give the Scorpion Empire strategic control over the Americas. General Auchinleck and Marshal Marshall were eliminated by Osborne, making a devastating blow to the Allies' command. Their loss weakened the remaining armies and shattered morale across the front. In the north, the Scorpion Empire achieved a decisive victory. General Coulson captured the Panama Channel, serving the Allies' primary supply route for North America and crippling the flow of reinforcement and military equipment to the south front. prisoner by the Scorpion Force, Abrams was forced to fight on the Northern Front against their command. Now he marched against his own brothers, becoming a weapon against the very army he once served. First objective had been accomplished. Osborne had established a continuous front linking every faction of the Scorpion Empire. From the southern reaches of Argentina, where Paulus commanded the Southern East Army, to the Panama Channel in the north, the Empire now stood united across the entire length of South America. Acum. The Empire has achieved its first strategic objective. United from Argentina to the Panama Channel, its armies now stood as one. The Battle of South America had only just begun, and that is a story for another chapter. So, guys, this was the chapter 6 from the World Conqueror for the movie. If you enjoy this kind of content and you like the storyline, leave a like, a share, and a subscribe. And yeah, have a nice day. Bye bye.